appreciate NYPIRG's work in producing all of these spreadsheets that pop up whenever there's a new source of government information available. So thank you very much. It's been, I'm fascinated how you do it all so fast, but you'll tell me that another time. And you're also fascinated, I say, shaking Ahmed. But it all does tie into why I think we all agree we need ethics reform legislation, and following up on the question about, so what's stopping it from happening? And at least in press and many discussions I've been in, there always seems to be this real challenge of, well, what are you really going to make legislators disclose? You know, the issue of if you're a lawyer, what do you disclose? If you're a consultant, since several of the, I think, recent scandals have involved consultants who are legislators. Actually, I just received a tweet about my senator retired when it became known that his law firm was profiting from Marcellus Shale lawsuits filed by gas companies against New Yorkers in his district. So I'm really fascinated to hear from you. You know, what do you see as examples of the problems that we need to make sure we fix in this? Because I am actually a little fixated on that question myself. To be honest, I think ultimately I believe we need full-time legislators. Maybe it's just me. I do this job full-time. It feels like it takes 7 days a week. I'm 5 years behind where I want to be, and I've been in the legislature for 8.5 years, so exponentially I've got a problem. But I understand that legislators have the right to have outside jobs. I don't really think the issue is, you know, just writing the name of the law firm you work for, or the consultant you work for on a piece of paper. I think it goes much deeper than that, and as was brought up by accident by the person who was tweeting the same time I was thinking about this. You know, I don't have an outside job, but I can see all kinds of conflicts of interest. I joked earlier today on the floor of the Senate with somebody, as I saw so many of us with iPads. I go, Apple stock is the best move I ever made. So I'm delighted to see everybody with Apple machinery here. But so it's a conflict of interest, I guess, if we're voting on something involving Apple in the New York State legislature. But tell me, please, like, what do you think we really should be watching for and making sure we clarify correctly in the ultimate ethics law about having to document the potential for conflict of interest and provide the information? So in fact, when NYPIRG sees information and they send it out to the world, some of us will go, oh, wait a second here. That's a problem, or might be a problem.